All right, shenanigans, Shady Town Mama's Couch. It's been a minute. Lots of going on across disparate things. Where are we going to start today? We're going to start with Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg has clarified what NIL is supposed to be about. This 18-year-old spent 1 year at Duke, had at least $28 million in branding deals, true name, image, and likeness. None of that synthetic stuff, real deals. So he had, we know, a $13 million deal with New Balance, a $15 million deal with Fanatics. So we know that's $28 million. We also know deals that where the value has not been released with Gatorade, AT&T, Court Furniture, and the NIL store. So true branding, name, image, and likeness revenue associated with who he is. Okay. So he's setting the bar. That sucker's mighty hard to pass. I don't know if anybody can. But he's done it successfully. Congratulations to you and good luck to you in the draft, Cooper Flagg. Okay. Now, on those crazy courtroom streets, a couple things going on. Last week, the NCAA appealed a ruling from February that allowed a Wisconsin University football player to keep playing beyond his fourth year of eligibility. Now, there are at least 2 or 3 of these cases out there where these athletes are saying, yeah, forget the fact that I've played 4 years and have used my eligibility. I want to be able to keep playing. Okay, so the circuit court judge, Amy St. Eve, was skeptical, about this case, and inquired whether a student might be allowed to play for 7 years after they complete their undergraduate work and are enrolled in law school. So that's skeptical. She thinks it's a little bit shady. We'll see how that case comes out. NCAA is appealing a separate ruling in a New Jersey courtroom against a Rutgers player where that same holding was the case. Meanwhile, staying in these courtroom streets, the House versus NCAA settlement still has not been approved. And so now everybody's getting antsy, shaky. So let's recap. Now, if you recall, Judge Claudia Wilkin was, for the most part, fine with the settlement. She said, but you know what? What's happening with these walk-ons? They're collateral damage. I need you guys to go fix that. And so they came back with a fix that she thought was subpar, where essentially the parties said, okay, what we'll do is, quote, put them back in the position what they were, and the university, if they would like, could offer these individuals their roster spots back, the walk-on athletes, offer the walk-on athletes their roster spots back if the college or university chose to, making it an optional requirement. So the judge was not impressed with that, and she suggested that they go think about it again. And essentially, the parties are like, nah, we good. That's all we got. So when they came back to her with the exact same proposal, essentially daring her to reject the entire settlement and send the case to trial. We don't know what she's going to do, but at least for right now, she's just making everybody sweat. Now, mind you, they thought the settlement was going to be approved in April. Just for a reminder, today is June 2nd. They thought it was going to be approved around April 7th. So we're 2 months delayed, still no approval, people getting antsy. Nah, I'm good. She said, okay, I'll wait. We'll see what she says. So now on these high school recruiting streets, Kirby Smart, football coach at UGA, apparently is paying high school players $20,000 a month to keep them committed. So let's listen to this. I, athlete, commit to you, but only so long as you pay me to stay committed to you. And if you don't pay me to stay committed to you, deuces, I'm out. Sounds like they were never committed in the first place. But apparently Kirby Smart is paying folks. Maybe some other schools are as well. Okay. What's going on these athletic department streets? The University of Kentucky has transitioned its entire athletic department into a separate legal entity, purportedly to increase the school's flexibility in generating new revenue. Who knows whether that's going to work? But that's what's happening. Now, what's happening in those raggedy transfer portal streets that everybody wants to jump into? A new data point, because somebody on TikTok asked me what was happening with women's soccer. All right, the soccer portal, only 50% of D1 athletes who enter the soccer portal end up at a D1 school. The rest of them go down market to D2, D3, or go sit on mama's couch. So that's soccer. And the numbers are about the same between men or women. Okay. Football portal. Tell you what, these portal streets are raggedy, y'all. I don't know why y'all keep staying on these portal streets. 39% of the football portal athletes remain available, sitting on mama's couch. Looking like they might be sitting on mama's couch in the fall. Men's basketball, 62% remain available in the transfer portal. These streets are raggedy, y'all. Low end. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Women's basketball, 38% remain available, sitting on mama's couch. So that's just a smattering of what's happening. As always, I'm interested in knowing what you think. Let me know. Peace.